Hey guys, welcome. This is DJ here, and today we're back again in Planet Coaster 2 with the exciting news. Just after this awesome update that just really came out. Yeah, basically they just called it Update 2, but actually I really do think that this update is a huge game changer because it really has kind of maybe just made the performance of the game so much more better. The actual building, management, bugs and glitches actually have been getting resolved. I've been noticing that on the subreddit, and a bunch of other fun things going around. Especially one of the most exciting things that I really am enjoying to like run into is the features of custom billboards. And I just have to go and tell you guys, I was really hoping to go and make my channel art in this game at right when I was just starting to build this park in the first place. Yeah, I wanted to put my channel art right at the front entrance, and since during that time there was really no custom billboards yet, I had to wait for almost a few months until this came out, and man, I was so excited. I wanted to go and reserve a video to go and build my channel art in the Planet Coaster game, and most importantly, I will be putting it at the front of my entrance, which I will be showing you later around the end of the video. So this is kind of maybe the entire plan of how would you want to go and build some amazing things that sometimes you have to maybe use actual you just have to look to eye versus everything else, or you just want to grab a custom billboard, plunk your own image in there, and you can start building through the letters or even numbers. And this is why I think that this is very useful. So I'm just glad I'm able to go and work around building custom billboards and maybe working around even building my art. So I just really want to add my kind of work into the game because I actually really appreciate this game a lot. So I just have to say thank you so much, developers, for adding custom billboards. But even throughout this second update, they actually have been bringing back some old things. Yeah, such as a few old flat rides from the first game, including a few coaster rides as well. I don't know if some is from the first game or not, but it's still exciting news. Yeah, still exciting. And yet I really am hoping to maybe work around some more fun stuff in the future when building in this game, with obviously when the new update really just kind of provides so much stuff, which I can't wait to maybe play around with more. One thing I am kind of interested is the use of glass, and I feel like this was something that probably most people, including myself, will want to have in the first game of Planet Coaster, because windows were very limited and there was very little of how to customize. So now, since we have the use of having glass, we can actually customize our own windows, our own window frames, and that really can bring a lot of creativity and uniqueness to how we build things, especially windows in the game. But yeah, I really am excited for that stuff. Well, other than that, talking about the game's updates and stuff, I actually want to go and give you guys maybe just a little short story of how I kind of created my art in the first place on the channel, because I feel like this is the main image of the channel. I feel like you guys maybe should get the story of what happened, because I actually think that it was a very big accomplishment just to kind of improve the game, or most of the channel. But anyways, before I even started the channel, I actually was preparing to make art and all the other stuff. Yeah, I was actually preparing myself for this kind of occasion, so I was just working around some art, I was working around thumbnails, and there's just a few early videos. And when I was going making my art, it can be kind of difficult with making your logo, so you have to be creative sometimes. Even just the simple logos are just good enough to use, such as just putting just simple letters, but make sure you have to add your own unique vibe or image of how you want to look at it. And what I chose was to, just not just grab simple letters, but I want to grab an interesting font of choice. So I went onto a website called dayfonts.com. It's still around. You can actually use it to go and search up a lot of custom fonts. Really, it's really cool. And the downloading process is not so hard to go around, but still, I was able to go and find an interesting font after when I was searching the word DJ in the search bar, and I found a font called DJ Courageous, and that is basically the font that I'm using for my entire logo, and across the entire channel. That's very exciting. Very. I even still use that font very regularly for end screen links, a little bit onto the thumbnails, and even then I actually do come around to go and download those even onto like some kind of website to go and make custom images and things, maybe like you would say like for Photoshop, but I don't use Photoshop. I use something called Pixlr. It kind of functions the same thing. It's just for free, and I'm not going to spend too much money onto Photoshop. I know it's very pricey, but I wouldn't go for it. So that's kind of like the entire story of how I, created the logo and everything. It was just basically right before I started the channel. Yeah, so it's just me building my art, nothing else special, but I will maybe kind of add a little more towards the entrance, because it is very plain, empty and things, so I will be working around maybe adding a garden right at the center, and I will be adding just a fence and a little black background just behind the logo or art, just to contrast the colors and things. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Why don't you go and click the like button if you really enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to go and see the next episode in the future, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye bye.